Hello everyone. Welcome to the session on NumPy indexing and broadcasting. First, we import the NumPy library. Import NumPy as NP. NumPy is the foundation of data analytics, machine learning, and scientific computing in Python. Let us start with basic indexing using square brackets. Every value in a NumPy array has a position number called an index, and indexing always starts from 0. Here, we create a one-dimensional array. np.array of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 stored in ARR. If we write ARR of 0, we get the first element. If we write ARR of -1, NumPy gives the last element using negative indexing. This makes it easy to move from the start to the end of an array. Now let us move to a two-dimensional array called a matrix. np.array of within square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, close the square brackets and your ordinary bracket. In 2D array, we use two indices. First for the row, second for the column. When we write matrix 1, 2, NumPy returns the value from the second row and third column. For three-dimensional arrays, we use three indices. Cube of 1, 1, 0. This means first index indicate depth, second index indicate row, third index indicates column. Using this method, we can access exact values even in complex data sets. Now let us learn slicing, which help us select a range of values. ARR of 1:4, this selects elements starting from index 1 up to index 3. The ending index is not included. Matrix of 0:2, 1:3, this means select rows 0 and 1 and select column 1 and 2. Slicing helps us extract useful portions for large data sets without writing loops. Now let us use Boolean indexing. ARR of ARR greater than 20. Here NumPy checks each value in the array. It creates a true or false mask and returns only the values where the condition is true. So the output contains only numbers greater than 20. We can also combine multiple conditions. ARR of ARR greater than 10 and ARR less than 30. The AND operator ensures that both conditions must be satisfied. This is very useful when filtering real-world data like marks, prices, or sensor values. Sometimes we want to select specific positions that are not continuous. ARR of indices. NumPy looks at every index in the list and returns those values. This is called fancy indexing. Now let us understand the ellipsis operator returned as 3 dots. Cube of 3 dot, 0. The ellipsis tells NumPy to include all remaining dimensions automatically. This makes the code cleaner and easier to read when working with multi-dimensional arrays. Sometimes we need to change the shape of an array without changing the data. ARR of np.newAxis. This converts a one-dimensional array into a column vector. The data remains the same, but the shape changes, which is useful for further calculations. NumPy allows us to update values directly. ARR of 1:3 is equal to 99. This replaces multiple values at once. This feature makes NumPy very powerful for fast data manipulation. Now let us look at how NumPy stores data in memory. X.shape of X.strides. Shape tells us the dimensions of the array. Strides tell us how NumPy moves through memory. This smart memory handling makes NumPy extremely fast. Broadcasting allows NumPy to perform operations on arrays of different shapes, m plus a. NumPy automatically expands the smaller array so that element-wise computation is possible. This saves memory and improves performance. In this example, NumPy computes values over a 3D grid. R is equal to np dot square root of I double asterisk 2 plus j double asterisk 2 plus k double asterisk 2. Instead of creating large array, NumPy uses broadcasting to calculate values efficiently. This technique is widely used in scientific simulations and machine learning. Now let us open Jupyter Notebook and practice these concepts hands-on. Thank you for watching and happy learning.